Good morning. Today we are going to learn query, edit query annotation in Spring Boot JPA. It's annotation we can use to define custom based queries. In JPA, we can get the data from the database by using various methods, finder methods or query methods. By using query methods, we can write our own style of queries like a native queries. In finder methods, we do not write native queries. Here we write native queries. Select star from, like that we can write. If you look at the syntax, edit query and select query we are passing, and I am passing department value. If you look at select star, select to from employee, where department equal to full colon department. Full colon department means we are passing department value to this query. If you look at the syntax of a repository, I have created my own repository, extends JPA repository, and I am writing a query, edit query, select employee, where department equal to I am passing the department ID from REST call. You can pass whichever the way you want. I am using REST call in this example, and that will give you list of employees, and I'm calling this query with a function name find by department. Basically, I'm mapping this function with a query. To implement this particular feature, we will be writing a few classes, entity classes, repository classes, user service class, client class. If you look at entity, it's like a normal way of writing entity class. I'm annotating at that entity for this employee class, and ID, name, department, few other attributes we have. It's like a common entity. As I said, in the repository, I have written my own repository interface which extends JPA. I have written query method, and I'm mapping it find by department method. If you look at service, it's like a, as I explained before, basically tell I am calling finder method which has this particular call. So in the service, I'm calling this finder method which has edit query function. And this is the client call. So when the user requests a department and pass the department ID, I'm pulling the data. This client will call service pull the data from the database by using edit query. This is how we can implement edit query annotation. There we can write our own custom queries. Let's write an example code and see how it will work. Let's create a sample project. We'll go to demo query. It should be Java Maven, Java 21, and var file. I'm packaging it as var file. So I need JPA starter. I'm dealing with MySQL. Dev tools to load the changes dynamically. Perfect. I'm creating few packages. Repository, service, entity, REST. If you look at the database, we have 5 rows, and the entity is employee, ID, name, department. Let's create the employee entity. It should be the entity annotation, ID, name, Here ID, name and department. And this I'm mapping with primary key column. And let's create some getter setters. Let's create two string. Perfect. Let's create a repository interface. And my repo mapping as repository. So here, so I will be getting list of employees find by department. This is my own method, but what I will do, I will be writing my own query. So has select from employee. Reference employee, perfect. A referencing where E dot department equal to, yeah, this is the value. So if you look at, I'm passing a query. Select employee where department equal to, I'm passing the value. So that value will be here. This should be interface. Perfect. Now create a service. Employee service. So let's map it as service. Perfect. So what I will do, public again. List of employees we are getting. This is perfect. What I will do, so I need this guy. Employee, employee. So I need this object. So I'm auto varying. What I will do? Perfect. So let me pass the department ID. Passing here. So this department ID will go here and get the values. So return. So we have repo, entity, service. Let's create a REST call. Employee REST. I'm getting with REST control. So what I need to do, I should get this guy. Import employee service auto-write, because Spring is going to create object for me. I don't want to create object manually. Let's create a function. So I will be calling this guy with by department, and I will pass in the value here. So let me capture the value here. Adding. What I will do, I should be passing that ID here. So when we make a web service call, this will be called I passing that ID here. So we are passing that ID to employee in the service. The service will call repo repository. So here it will return the data. So, let's put some results. Let's see. Department ID is let's do something. Let's run this guy. So we have NTP repo service. So let's go. Let's see. Department ID. Rest class. So I'm adding the database details here. Let's run the application. Okay, I need to extend. Let's run the application. Application started at 8080 port. Localhost. Department. So if you go to database, so let's go with ID. See, 1, 2, 3 rows displayed. 1, 2, 3. This is the correct 3 rows. Let's say non-ID. Non-ID have only record 1. So only 1. Sundar. So this is how we can use @@ query. Let's do count of all rows. So what we'll do, put it long count of all, no, count of all rows. What I will do, should be long and public query. So I will take this guy, or let me write directly from employee where we dot we dot we dot department equal to value. So what I will do, I should be getting count here. Count. So I will be getting count of all rows based on the department. So this is the function. It will return long. So what I will do, let me use this guy here. No, we don't want this. long get list of depart. Okay, this way. This is correct. This string. Okay, what is this here? Okay, we should be having string here. Okay, this is done. Let's go to rest. Count. Count. Should be long. So here long. So if I pass department ID, I should get the count. So this is the service I'm calling. This service function, it will go to query from the repository. That's the real. Let's run this query in the database first. See, for the IT, we have 3 rows. We have 3 rows. R81. Why 1? Yeah. 1, yes. Non-80 is 1. Yeah, this is how we can implement edit query.